But let's get back to the facts. I'm not asking you to give a closing argument. I'm asking you about what these prolonged deliberations mean. Daryl,
normally, Nancy,
second try.
I think.
Take two.
All right, take two. I think that normally a long deliberation is very good for the defense. In this instance, because there are several verdicts that could happen, because of the length of the trial, because of the way her defense lawyers presented it, and because of the way the prosecution was, they're having a problem. And I think what they're going to do is ultimately they're going to reach some sort of conclusion that will be between those who want her convicted of murder 1 and those who want her convicted of manslaughter, and perhaps those who want her acquitted. I think we're looking at murder 2.
All right. What about this, Jason? What about they are arguing somebody is not going along with murder 1? That's very obvious. What they could do, what they could be hung up on, Jason, is, okay, we know this is death penalty case. They know that from jury selection because they were Witherspooned. In other words, there's a U.S. Supreme Court case called U.S. v. Witherspoon, which says a certain type of juror will be disallowed on death penalty cases. So they all know this is a death penalty case. So, Jason, what if they're hung up on, if I give her murder 1, do I have to give her the death penalty? I think that's a legitimate question that could be going through their heads right now.
It is, Nancy, and you're right. But the jury's instructed that right now they're only considering guilt or innocence. But I wouldn't go losing your mind just yet that white smoke isn't billowing out from the courthouse rooftop. They've got 654 exhibits, 57 days of trial, and 38 witnesses. It's a lot to consider. But at the end of the day, if they can't unanimously agree on murder 1, they go down to murder 2. They're not considering penalty at this point. They are instructed that they cannot do it. There's just a lot on the table right now. Don't go biting off your manicure.
All right.
But I do agree with Daryl. The longer this takes, the better it is for the defense.
Excuse me.
Just that simple.
I am a working mother of 5-year-old twins. I've been camped out at this courthouse since before daylight today. I don't have time for a manicure, so don't stereotype women now or ever. So this isn't the time for
Nancy,
that kind
you know
of
what?
a
I'm a working
platitude.
father of 3-year-old twins, and I've been here for 4 months.
Let's get down to business.